Hello again, this is Doc Bass coming at you from Chatfield Reservoir, the website that provides you useful information about outdoor activities and particularly revolving around fishing at many of the Front Range reservoirs, including Chatfield Reservoir, Cherry Creek, Aurora, Bear Creek, and so forth. At any rate, this quick video today is meant to introduce you to an online mapping program that's provided by the folks at Angling Technologies, and it's called Angling Technologies Mapper. And the really cool thing about this program is, one, it's available free on the web. You can use it without registering for the site in a limited sense. To use all the capabilities associated with the site, you have to get registered. But from the standpoint of this quick video and showing you how you can access one particularly useful piece of information, we don't even have to register. So if you have a web browser handy and a search engine or a search tool like Google, enter Angling Technologies Mapper into the site. The first link here is actually to the tool. So if we click on that here in a moment, hopefully, if the web cooperates, the program will open up. And since Angling Technologies Mapper actually makes their money by selling advertising, it opens up with different sorts of advertisement on it. We can just close this and get it out of its way. Okay, since we want to know something about Chatfield, what useful information might be available, let's go find Chatfield Reservoir. So if we click over here in the menu buttons, the Find tool, come down here to Find by Address, simply enter in Chatfield Reservoir, and hopefully I spell this right. I didn't. Can't type. Whoops. Okay. Click Go. In a matter of moments, it will go out, find, locate, and bring us to Chatfield Lake or Chatfield Reservoir. Now you notice when we did this, it opened up this Overlays menu here, and it instantly highlights a couple of these overlays. One is the waypoint. That's just this little pushpin thing icon out here. We can get rid of that. We don't need that going. If there were fishing spots already identified for this map, they'd be located. There aren't any that I've found, so we can just unclick that. Now, one of the advanced tools you can actually use is actually creating your own points, but that's another video for another time. And also, for many lakes across the country, the folks at Angling Technologies have actually gone in and created detailed bottom contours for those maps, but as of yet they haven't done it for Chatfield, so we can unclick the depth contours. Okay, so you're saying, what use might this be? Well, if we zoom out a little bit, one thing is we can get an aerial viewpoint of basically the whole lake. Okay, which here it is here. The state park is surrounding it. But that's not the really cool thing. I mean, you can get that from Google Earth, you can get that from Google Maps, so what? But you'll notice that there are some other possibilities here. Whoops, I went in and tried to highlight these things again. We can get rid of them. But we'll also notice that we have one of our choices here in the Overlays menu is Topo Map. And if we highlight that, it'll actually go out, bring up the digital topographic map for this area that actually shows, at least in a broad sense, the contours below the lake surface. So now you can go in and actually get an idea of where old creeks might be coming in and how they might be continuing down through here, where linear features are that might be associated with old roadbeds coming through. And why this is all important is because those are places that might hold fish from time to time, where the channel comes in close to shore. And if we zoom in, it's not just the aerial image that actually zooms in as well, but the topographic map will be doing it in a similar manner. So I'm going to actually zoom in twice here from where we were originally. Give this thing a chance to react. I guess the fact that I'm recording this thing is really slowing it down, but it's usually quicker than this if you're just doing it on your own. But it gives areas where there might be humps out on flats or depressions if they happen to be hatched contours. Areas where there's steeply dipping bank might be places where they're holding fish at certain times of year. Excuse me. Okay. Oops. Now let me bring this down. And then over in this region, these are 10-foot contour lines coming through here. We can see an area where we come down, we get a quick drop down to 20 feet, a flat that extends out dropping down into about 30 feet of water or somewhere in that realm, and then another quick drop off down through the channel. And again, at various times of year, especially during the summer and during the winter, those might be places where you want to be thinking about looking for walleye and trout and bass. They might be relating to those things. Here's the channel coming through here. So I hope this gives you some idea of what this tool is, how to access Chatfield Lake by it, and just by making use of the Topo Map tool, you can get a lot of useful information, because you can clearly see where the shoreline is most of the time under normal pool, and then where the contours are. Doc Bass again, coming to you from Chatfield Reservoir. We'll be talking to you again soon. Have a wonderful day.